All right, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders out of great millstone that teach and rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide, that's in the faith, and exalt the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina Maintenance Branch, coming at you with another quick lesson. And as always, before I get into my lessons, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the typical look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick lesson touching on this quick article, breaking news. Okay, as you can see, the title, which this article is off ABC7NewYork.com. Okay, touching on this individual, okay, that go by the name of Lamar Whitehead. Okay, a very known pastor in Manhattan, New York. Okay, I believe, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, that, about a couple of months ago, okay, brothers, did videos on this individual, okay, due to, incident that took place where he was holding his ceremony, doing live stream, and you had a couple of individuals that break in on his ceremony and, and stick him up for the jury, and, all his material things that he had on at that time, rob him and his wife, okay, which kind of almost seemed like an inside job, okay, but to say the less. But now this individual is about to facing jail time for fraud, man, and extortion, man, okay, and he already had all type of cases built against him, okay, when it comes to taking money from his congregation, man, okay. And when you check this individual out, Bishop Lamar Whitehead, okay, he always been known being on social media, showing off his fancy suits, his fancy attire, okay, the gear that he put on, okay, what he wear, his jewelry, okay, his cars, okay, that that basically got him stick up. Okay, like I said, that could be an inside job, but the point is that this individual, Lamar Whitehead, is not a man of the Lord, man. Okay, he's not a representation of the God of the Bible when it comes to teaching, as the true prophets are going to be in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, he's in it for the glam, the likes, the money, okay, the fame, the fortune. Okay, he's not in it actually to think that he's called to go represent the ministry of the Lord, okay, as he's pushed the doctrine of Christianity, okay, and this the motive of the doctrine of Christianity in all actuality to preach prosperity, especially these false preachers amongst them that's all about the money, okay, all they want to do is shake down their congregation for money, man, okay. He's not giving warning of what's to come, or what a true prophet intention is when it comes to Jeremiah chapter 28 and 8, okay? Amongst Christianity, these pastors, okay, these millionaire pastors such as him, okay, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, okay, individuals that's in it just for a gain, okay, they're not men of the Lord, and they misleading the congregation to their destruction, man. Okay, when it comes to them, really, all they want to do is gather their substance in the form of money, okay, and misleading them with lies, man. But now done caught up to this individual, such as gonna get caught up, the other individual gonna get caught up, man. That's in the mind frame of taking the Bible, using it as a front, okay, just for 50 lucre's sake, just for money. And you even have that amongst individuals that know they Israel. Okay, this is all about the numbers, because the more numbers they get, the more revenue they get, okay, of money, okay? And that's why we call these false prophets amongst Christianity poverty pimps, okay, one of these titles, okay? But now we come in the time of Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to bring judgment on these false prophets for misleading, okay? And they doing it of their own will, okay? Mainly for money, okay? Because pushing the word of Yahweh Shemel Shah is deadly serious, okay? When it comes to the warning of what's to come. And the true men of Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to do that. So let me go ahead and read this quick article, and I'm going to get some scriptures. And I pray that this lesson be edifying. So once again, this article, breaking news, or the news of the day, okay, it is individual, Bishop Lamar Whitehead, about to face charges, man, okay, for fraud and extortion, okay? And it's off the ABC 7 NewYork.com news. And it reads, Brooklyn Bishop, who was a victim of live stream robbery, charged with fraud and extortion. Okay, and this video, or this article was published today, December the 19th of 2022, here Monday. Okay, and it says a Brooklyn bishop, and it said whose robbery during a church service was captured on a live stream, was arrested Monday for fraud, extortion, and false statements, according to a release from U.S. authority Damian Williams. Federal prosecutors accused Lamar Whitehead of defrauding one of his parishioner out of part of her retirement savings, attempting to extort and defraud a businessman and lying to the FBI. Okay, and it says Whitehead carried out several duplicate schemes in order to receive frauds from his victims. Additionally, when speaking with authorities, Whitehead constantly chose to mislead and lie to them. And it says FBI Assistant Dictator Michael J. DeRusco said, it's like if I mispronounce some of these names, and it says the filing claims Whitehead convinced a woman to invest approximately $90,000 of her retirement saving with him, but he instead spent the money on himself, including purchasing luxury goods. And that's what she get, man. $90,000. Okay, you already know it been an elderly woman. Okay, talking about retirement fund. Okay, but this the destructive Christianity, man. Okay, there are a lot of our people thinking that these false prophets or these preachers amongst Christianity, men of the Lord, and as they go out there to give they, talking about teaching, which by the way they teaching false doctrine. Okay, but their whole motive is prosperity. You give this much to me, then you'll receive a blessing. Okay, that's the Christianity, man. The way of Christianity, man. They're not actually about serving Yahweh Shemel Shai in all truth and sincerity, teaching his word. Okay? And to the point you got members willing to give all their hard-earned money to them. Okay? To the point that they being fraud now. Okay? Because they ain't seeing the promise, okay, that they put in when it comes to the money they issue or give out to these pastors, man. In this case, man, $90,000, okay? And happily it's a woman, okay? Because amongst our people, when it comes to Christianity, these churches, who fill them up the most? Women, okay? Because they are drawn by these preachers when it comes to the enticement that they push, man. Okay, cause he look good. Okay, he got a fancy house, cars. Okay, he living a prosperity life. I want the same thing. I listening to him. I believe he's a man of the Lord, so I want the same thing. To the point he's spending, in this case, $90,000, and individuals giving, like I say, they hard-earned money to these churches just to find out all of it's a fraud. And on top of that, they're being told lies, man. And they becoming more and more in the point of losing money and poverty and catching hell financially, man. Okay? And he took the money and supposedly spent it on luxury goods for himself, man. And that's why she mad. Okay? And so a lot of judgment is coming to majority of our people, man. Starting with these false prophets, these preachers amongst these Christianity churches, and the ones that being misled by them, man. And it says prosecutors also a jealousy that Whitehead exhort a businessman for $5,000 that attempted to convince the same businessman to lend him $500,000 and cut him in on a real estate deals. Okay, show you, hey, this man already got history of how much a fraud he is, how much he extortion his people, his congregation, people that he done did business with. And here you still got people following along with his madness that willing to give money to him, okay, just to find out, okay, that he's a fake, okay, to the point now they want to sue him or call authorities on him when it comes to the police, okay, to bring charges against him, man, okay. Show you how simple our people is, man, and how bad they have it when it comes to trying to prosper, man. Okay? And it says, additionally, FBI investigators said Whitehead told agents he had just one cell phone when in fact he had a second phone which he used regularly. Okay, that must be, the business phone. Okay, one phone for, just, regular. Because Jake do that, okay, when they hustle. Okay, they got one phone for, to take care of business, to talk to people. Okay, and the other phone, just strictly business. It's all, the hustle phone. I say it like that. Okay, the ones that, he in contact with so he can prive them out of their money. Okay, and that's how Jake do. Okay, and not to go off subject, but even Kevin Gates said he got two phones. Okay, one phone for, just handling, talking to people, and the other phone just for business insight. Okay, hey, that's how it goes, man. Hustling, okay, schemes. And it says, Whitehead faces potentially decades in prison. His attorney, Don Floro, denied the charges, of course, okay, he want that money too. They're trying to get him off, okay? And it says, denying the charges, saying Bishop Whitehead denies these allegations and we are going to fight them vigorously. Back in July, Whitehead was leading a live stream church service at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries in Courageous. Okay, and it says when three armed men stormed in, and he told investigators they stole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry from him and his wife. Like I said, the incident that happened a couple of months ago. Okay, like I say, back in July. Okay, and everybody, felt bad for him. Okay, cause he got robbed on live stream doing his sermon, being held at gunpoint. They robbed him and his wife. Okay, like we say, that could be an inside job, just as bad as a fraud as this individual Lamar Whitehead is, man. Okay, and before that, he already had different allegations against him about fraud. Okay, a former people that attend his sermon or his congregation that came up against him about the fraud and money that he took from them. Okay, so now he's seen to come back to bite him. Okay, since this news that came out that he's facing jail time for frauding, okay, this woman and other individuals out of their money, man. Okay, but this is most like this is the average mind frame of most of these pastors, man, amongst Christianity. All about prosperity and take it from their congregation so they can live, okay, off their hard-earned money, their substance, man, and can tell their congregation that everything's going to be all right and you're going to get a blessing. Okay, a lot of stories done came out about these black Christianity churches when it comes to their pastors frauding their congregation, man. Okay? And that's going to lead to a serious offense when it comes to the judgment that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring on these false pastors, man. Okay? The ones that's in the Christianity churches and one that's in Israel that have the same mind frame of misleading the congregation for money. Okay? Like I say, they even amongst Israel, man. And at the end of it, they receiving all this money. And on top of that, they teaching lies, man, to mislead their congregation, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get into the scriptures. That's the end of the article. Like I said, just a quick video. I'm going to touch on Proverbs chapter 22. And I'm going to start off at verse 22. Rob not the poor because he is poor. Okay, and that's majority of these people that in these churches, man. Now, happily, the individuals that he approached to receive money from, okay, they kind of well off, man. $90,000 a retirement fund, okay, $5,000, okay, from the businessman that he approached, that he wanted also $500,000, okay, so that's well doing, man, okay, but you have majority of people that into these churches that don't have nothing and still give money to their pastor who living well off better than them, okay, so they will be considered the poor, man, and as a nation as a whole, we are poor, okay, with a little bit of earned money or income that we have, it's just basically just enough to get by. But a lot of our people that attend these churches, these mega churches at that, okay, they have money to the point that they really willing to give it away, trying to receive more money due to they pastor talking about prosperity. Okay, if you give more, you'll earn more, you'll receive more. Okay, and with this system financially, it's a fraud. Okay, because the money that we're dealing with here in America is not real money. Okay, real money will consist as gold, silver, okay, cattle, real substance, real money that's tangible, okay, that really make the economy, make the economy go, okay, but the paperback money and through this system, okay, is fraud, because the dollar is not backed up by anything, and it's really debt, okay, that's why America is approaching $30 trillion in debt. And that's why you're seeing the point of the economy when it comes to inflation going up, prices going up, and the dollar devaluing. Okay, but our people have, the mind frame, they take all their hard-earned money and give it to these churches, okay, when it comes to their pastors, to receive more of a bigger blessing, okay, as they say. Okay, but really it's fraud, man. And when you got pastors misleading their congregation to the point telling them lies when it comes to the false doctrines of Christianity, and on top of that, they tell them they got to put a price tag on it to receive more and more money from the congregation. That's done robbing the poor, man, where they already well off due to robbing them. Okay, but they always want more. Okay, you got pastors now doing videos talking about how their congregation ain't giving no money. Okay, because they hold a tent. They really want money. They really want wealth. and they getting it from off their congregation. And it says, rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate. And that's oppression. Okay, to the point that you got to hound your congregation due to they ain't give you money as much as you expect. Okay, they give you enough all they can give. Okay, they're offering. Okay, they say a tithing. Okay, but that still ain't enough to the point that they oppress their congregation, man. Okay, and it says, verse 23, for the Lord will plead their cause and spoil the soul of those that spoil them. And that's what's going to eventually happen. Now, this individual, Lamar Whitehead, possibly facing jail time for taking from his congregation. Extortion, man. Okay? Embezzlement. Okay? Fraud. Okay? Now his own congregation is coming against him on broken promises. Okay? That he said that he would have fulfilled if they give money to him. Okay? And somehow they can be better off. Okay? They can see a better increase. Okay? And like I said, that's majority of these Christianity churches, man. Especially amongst the black community. Okay? But now it's going to come to the point where Yahweh Shem Yahushua, okay, going to raise up a lot of these individuals amongst their congregation to come against their pastors, man. Okay? Even to the point that they might put hands on them. Okay? Before they give them over to law enforcement and turn them in. Okay? Because this is the time we're coming into where you false pastors amongst Israel that's about to be judged, man. Okay? For misleading your congregation, man. Okay? For misleading the congregation, especially when it comes to Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man. That's it on that. Now I'm going to go to the book of 2 Timothy, because like I say, man, especially that individual, that woman that been willing to give, that she gave, she say, $90,000 to this individual, Lamar Whitehead, okay, for, prosperity in return, okay, just to find out that she was being fraud, man, but that it been a scam. But like I say, majority of these pastors, they get their income from off these women, especially the black woman. Let me get this. Let me see that 1 Timothy chapter 3. We'll get straight to the point. Let me see. Is it 1 Timothy? 2 Timothy. 3 and 5. Straight to the point. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. And that's majority of our people, okay, that trust in these churches, man. Okay, like I say, it can be for Israel too, because you got a lot of individuals, Israelite leaders that mislead the congregation, okay, just for money. Okay? But they having a form of godliness. They portray themselves that they are truly men of the Lord. Okay, that they represent the word of God. Okay? And it says, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. For this sort are they which crept into houses and led captive silly women laden with sins, laid away with diverse lusts. And that's majority of our women. Okay, and individuals are these men that follow them too. Okay, in this case, going to these churches, man. Okay, and that's what all our people really about when they go to these churches. Okay, when they come in the form of prosperity, the lust of their flesh. Okay, how much money they can gain to be more prosperous. Okay, they can look for a new, better career. Okay, more money when it comes in the income of, like I say, these jobs to get more material things as houses, cars. Okay, to be well off, to take care of their family, which we in the time of all hell is about to break loose. Okay, and this system financially is about to crash to the point they about to introduce a cashless society. Okay, being spearheaded by the MOTB, the micro, okay, the CHIP, according to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And majority of these pastors, especially amongst Christianity, they're not wanting their congregation of that to come. Okay? So you got a lot of these women, right along with men, that's into these churches being misled, okay, by these false prophets, okay, these preachers. Like I say, in this case, the individual that woman that gave all that money to Bishop Lamar Whitehead, okay, just to turn around and say that he fraud her out of that. And other individuals that got statements, okay, or got claims, okay, or Lamar Whitehead stealing from them and misleading them. And like I said, you even got that amongst Israel, man. So that's it on that. I'm going to go to the book of Titus, chapter 1, verse 9. And it says, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayer. Yeah, that's what the true men of Yahweh Shem Shah is going to be doing. Okay, teaching the truth, the full 100% of the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah through the Spirit, man. Okay, and our message, or the message of Yahweh Shem Shah that we're coming with, that great destruction is coming. And now that only a remnant, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Negro, Latino, and Native American descent, okay, the elect is going to be saved, okay? And also 2/3 of the wicked of Israel is going to be judged, okay? And why? Because they want to go after the ways of these churches. They want to go into these false doctrines, these different, going after the different customs of these heathens, okay? The idols of these heathens, what they've been taught by the way of this world, man. Okay? Through this system, primarily through this system, America. Okay? We telling them that the ways of America is not the way. Okay? And that Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, is calling for repentance. And he's only going to deliver an elect. And that elect is going to come back to serve Yahweh Shem Shai in the right spirit. Okay? Faithful and true. Okay? So that's the true job. That's the job of the true prophets, to go out there and teach. But otherwise, you have false prophets also. Let me see. Continue on. And it says, for there are many unruly, vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. Okay, in this case, going to Israelites that know that they Israel. Okay, that know about this truth. Okay, know about the 12 tribes of Israel. And once again, to go out there and teach the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. But amongst Israel, you have a lot of these false Israelite leaders that misleading their congregation as well for money. Okay, and that's why a lot of our people, when it comes to them knowing about Israel, they'd rather go seek the Israelite camps or organizations such as IUIC. Okay, because what they portray. Okay, you come in, you can, find prosperity. Okay, you can go to the spectacular events. Okay, you can be a rapper. You can be trying to be a movie star. You can find you a wife. Okay, be a family, Israelite family. Okay, it's all about money to them. Okay, and that's why they corrupt the doctrine. Okay, that's why they don't teach the full doctrine. Because majority of these Israelite camps is all about numbers to them. Okay, such as for ISUPK, GOCC. Okay, it's all about the fame and fortune. But you even got that amongst individuals outside of the truth, that Negro, Latino, Native Americans, although they're Israelites, okay, but they're not subscribing to themselves being Israel. Okay, they don't want to acknowledge their nationality. Okay, when it comes to the scriptures, but they want to go into the ways of Christianity, what they've been taught through the system, primarily under Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, what these elites has pushed through these different sects of religions. And like I said, Christianity being one of them. And our people are, when it comes to the black churches, they're for that, man. Because it's all about prosperity. Okay, to the point that you got these pastors amongst our people misleading their congregation for money, as they're going to continue on. And it says, And it says, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake, okay, for money. Okay, like I say, you even have that amongst Israel, okay, and outside of Israel when it comes to these Christianity churches, okay, into the black communities, these black Christianity churches, man, okay, it's all for filthy lucre's sake, for money. It's not actually for the truth when it comes to the representation of the God of the Bible, okay, that the Lord has set up. He's going to set up his true men to go out there and teach, man. Okay, so just as you have the true prophets, okay, that's pushing the word of Yahweh Shema Shai and all truth and sincerity, you're going to have the false prophets as well that the Lord set up to mislead 2/3 of our people, the undesirables, to be destroyed, man. Okay, in the scripture, what Yahweh Shai say, if the blind lead the blind, they both shall fall in the ditch. Okay, so the ones of our people that are being misled by these preachers, these false preachers, they're going to be destroyed right along with the false preachers, okay, or these false prophets, man, that are misleading them, okay? Well, you're going to have an elect that's going to wake up out of that madness, okay? The elect is going to come from all walks of life. That's going to be, into all type of doctrines, okay? But Yahweh Shema Shah, through this word, through the truth, is going to convince and gather the elect, okay? And that's the number we pray that we part of, man. So that's it on that. Let me get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse 26. And it says, Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26, for among my people are found wicked men. Them going into you Negro, Latinos, and Native American descent, okay? Israel, man, okay? Especially the ones that's into, in this case, the Christianity churches, as, we're touching on this individual, Lamar Whitehead, okay, that now about to face possibly charges, okay, for misleading his congregation and taking from him, extorting them, man, and fraud, okay? And that's amongst our people, man, okay? They known for that, man. For among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait as he that setteth a snare, and the snare going to a trap, okay? And once again, they set a trap, they catch men. Yeah, they by their fair speeches, okay? God is going to be with you, sister. God is going to be with you, brother, okay? Long as you pay your tithes, your offerings, you give this much, okay? You're going to get more abundantly, okay? But although really a snare, a trap to gain more money unto themselves and to mislead a congregation, man, okay? And majority of our people, they fall for it all the time. After all the history and information coming out about the fraud of these black churches, man, and ones that's leading it, man. But when it comes to the true prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai on the highways and byways and putting up this word by pushing it through the internet, okay, they come against us, man. Okay, they want to go join vocab alone, okay? That's always coming against the Hebrew Israelites, man. Okay, and trying to defend the doctrine of Christianity, which the doctrine of Christianity is through, because they don't have nothing to do with the true words or the true interpretation of the Bible, man, that Yahweh Shema Shai gave unto his prophets, man, his servants, to go out there and to announce, to make publish, and breaking these scriptures down or interpret them in the right way, man, for you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, to let you know what times that we in, okay? They'll fight tooth and nail against their own heritage, man. Okay, against their own power by coming against the prophets. To join with their enemy and the lies they want to furthermore push. Just going to only lead to their corruption and the Lord bringing judgment upon them. And it says, for among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich, and that's what we're all about to majority of our people, man, especially amongst these false pastors, man. It's all about being rich, okay, and telling deceit, man. And it says,
They are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. Okay, our people down there about wicked as Esau Edom, which is the wicked. But they had taken on the ways of Esau Edom. Because Esau known for fraud. Okay, he's known for scams. He's known for theft or robbery. Okay, extortion. They always get caught up on that. Okay, that's how Esau gained the earth by conquering by the way of the sword, by lies. Okay, by misleading people. Okay, but our people had taken on the same mind frame. Okay, when it comes to these false prophets. Okay, these individuals that's doing the same wickedness, man. Okay, to the point the Lord say they did damn near compass the deeds of the wicked, man. Okay, which at this point they are. Okay, they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. Yeah, they ain't telling their congregation the truth, as the true men of Yahweh Shema Shah is going to be doing. Okay, that was the Lord giving them over to their ruins, man, and to lead them to be judged. Okay, they're not teaching what's to come. Their whole motive is to prosper. And it says, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Okay, shall I not visit for these things, say the Lord, and shall not my soul avenge on such a nation as this? So we about to witness Yahweh Shema Shai bringing judgment on these false prophets. Okay, the ones that's inside the truth, that misleading their congregation for filthy lucre's sake, for money, and these individuals that's amongst these churches, man, that misleading their congregation, telling lies, and all they want to do is gain for themselves when it comes to substance, for money. Okay, so that's it on that. I'm gonna end off with this scripture. This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors. Okay, another way of saying the pastors is a prophet, okay, or a preacher, okay? Well, the preacher, okay? Woe be unto the pastors that destroyed and scattered the sheep of my pasturage, say the Lord. Yeah, because a pastor supposed to be set up to feed the sheep, okay? In this case, the sheep is the Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, okay? And Yahweh Shah told his disciples to go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Okay, so that's what this word is meant for. Okay, but it says, woe be to the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasturage, say the Lord. Therefore, this say the Lord God of Israel, okay, against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock and driven them away and have not visited them. And how do they do that, man? By telling them lies, okay, by screwing them out their money, okay, not, telling them the truth, okay, misleading them in false doctrines and false hope, okay, vanity, okay, telling them to conform by the ways of America, trusting this system, trusting the false image, okay, Cesare Borgia, okay, the white image that they portrayed as God, or his son, well, who they portrayed as Jesus Christ, as they got these false images, okay, whitewashing images that God is a so-called white man, that who the world called Christ is a so-called white man, the angels, the children of Israel, everybody in the Bible is white. And you have majority of people that amongst these Christianity churches still push that image, man, and still push the ways of the false doctrine of Christianity, or what they've been taught through plantation Christianity that was given unto them by their oppressors, okay? So they scattered, man, okay, and driven our people away from this truth, okay? And like I said, they even amongst Israel, okay, that know individuals or these leaders know they Israelites, but still they use the scriptures to mislead our people, man, teaching things they ought not, once again, for filthy lucre's sake, okay? Teaching the congregation that the MOTB is not the microchip, okay, that you can go ahead and take it. Go ahead and take the JB, the VEX, okay? The so-called white man can make it, okay? Our motive is to gather all Israel, okay? America ain't gonna be destroyed. Ain't no such thing as Jacob's trouble, okay? All type of madness that these false prophets amongst Israel is pushing, and misleading our people, and all of it mainly for fame and fortune. Okay, so you even got that amongst Israel, let alone the black Christianity churches, man, or those false preachers that misleading their congregation for money. And once again, that is individual, Lamar Whitehead, and he's one of many. And it says, ye have scattered my flock and drilled them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, say the Lord. Okay, when the Lord bring no plagues upon them, the judgment. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whether I had driven them, and that's the elect. Okay, starting with here in America, and with the elect is scattered worldwide. And it starts with this truth. Okay, and the Lord sent up the true prophets to push the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to gather the elect, okay, through this word, man. And ultimately, that's going to lead to salvation when Yahushua return with the hosts of angels, okay, what the world call UFOs, okay, which are the chariots or the vehicles of the angels, how Yahushua going to return. Yahushua is coming back to bring war, okay, to these nations' military, starting with Esau, Edom, okay? And that's why we're seeing the stage of the Third World War being intensified, man, okay, because that's prophecy leading to Yahushua returning, the wage war, okay? And ultimately, this place at the same time, simultaneously, the missiles are going to be launched. Yahushua bringing war, and those missiles are going to be launched to bring the destruction of America. And out of that destruction, on the elect is going to be delivered. Okay, the elect is going to be beamed up into the chariots from that destruction. Okay, from America, and where the elect is scattered at. Okay, so 2/3 of our people, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be left behind. Okay, that's the left behind. Christianity talking about left behind, talking about the rapture, which there ain't no such thing as a rapture. Okay, but those, the 2/3, they're going to be reserved for the missiles. Okay, especially those that take that MOTB, that micro, according to Revelation chapter 14 and 9. Okay, these heathens, forget about them. They ain't got no salvation. They're gonna be destroyed off rip because they are enemies of us and the Lord, man. Okay, starting with Esau, Edom. But you ain't gonna hear that from these false preachers amongst Christianity. They trying to save Esau, Edom. They trying to tell you to be comfortable here, that America gonna prosper. Hell nah. Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries whither I had driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. Okay, and going into the elect. Okay, especially when it comes to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, coming back to who we are, the true living power. Okay, the understanding. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them. Okay, it elect prophets that the Lord set up. Okay, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, say the Lord. Okay, and that's the point I want to get. And that's going into this truth, okay? The words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, we're not going to lack the understanding. The Lord's going to give us the understanding through the prophets, okay, abundantly, okay? Because this word is the true riches, okay? Matter of fact, let me get on. I'm in off with this. Okay, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, us are the hopeful elect. The Lord give us our daily bread. Okay, but we not in the spirit of trying to gain success and wealth and be rich in this place. Micah 2 and 10 say this place is not our rest. Okay, and us are the hopeful elect. Okay, the elect is going to know that this place is going to ultimately be destroyed, man. Okay, and the real riches is this truth. This is Isaiah chapter 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, a treasure is what simultaneously or also what riches. Okay, but the true treasure or the true riches is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to store upon his elect. Okay, not physical, tangible riches. Okay, although that's going to come in the kingdom, because in the kingdom we're going to have authority over all things, over all riches, including Esau, Edom, and these heathens, starting with the elect men. Okay, but those are going to be the true riches, man. But right now, things on this side, the riches on this side, like I explained earlier, is tainted. They're not real riches. Okay, and on top of that, this place is going to be destroyed, man. Okay? And the scripture says, labor not to be rich. Okay? But we laboring to enter into the rest of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, which is their kingdom. And it start with understanding this truth and, having the mind frame of serving the Lord to be exempt from this judgment, man, that's about to come. Okay? But I'm about to go ahead and end the lesson here in the video. Once again, that individual, let me see. Okay, the Bishop Lamar Whitehead, faces charges for extortion and fraud, okay, as usually, with his congregation. Okay, and like I say, another black preachers amongst the black community churches through Christianity is going to face their judgment, man. Because they're not men of the Lord, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai going to bring that judgment upon them, right along with the congregation that being misled by them, okay? Because the Lord is only concerned about the elect. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I pray that this video and this lesson be edifying. Until next time, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elders out of great millstone that teach and rule well today, and which are the true leaders of Israel today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide, that's in the faith, and exalt the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Until the next time, Shalom to the elect of Yahshua Allah, the elect of Israel. Shalom.